trouble ahead. Snipers! They're down.
¿Cuánto tiene Veilguard en Veilguard?
So we use mass disruption to get rid of all these despair spirits at once?
Precisely. I sense their source near the bell. Ringing it will banish them, but we must find who lured them there in the first place. Tell me, Rook, what work took you so far away from the necropolis?
You remember that uprising of undead nobility a while ago?
The War of the Banners? I was up in the city when that broke out. I heard a young watcher, Ingolvar, put a stop to it through unorthodox measures.
And got into trouble. It was decided it might be best for that young watcher to see the world.
Ah, say no more.
I guess I couldn't make the jump.
Here we are. This is where we'll learn who summoned these despair spirits.
I don't see any of the more helpful spirits around.
Mage or not, every watcher must trust that the necropolis answers all proper supplications. Would you mind lighting those braziers, Rook?
Homing life and abating death are how so many match.
This should unseal our final pass to the bell. It's best we unchain it quickly.
Then what?
The sunken star will drive away despair. Any malicious spirit that hears the tolling of the bell will be banished to the Fae.
Any malicious spirit?
Unattached ones. Your own companion will be safe.
Ah.
Approach the body and we'll begin. By seal and flame, who brought despair in our midst? Despair? Who brought it here?
Venatori!
Please.
The Watchers never taught me that.
The colloquial term is corpse whispering, a gift that manifested with my magic.
Talking to corpses with magic.
Honestly, I've no idea how the other Watchers navigate the necropolis without it.
Think I hear someone.
This map is useless. We wasted 3 slaves in those traps. If that Hand of Glory burns down...
So don't dawdle.
Found this Venatori.
They have no place in these halls.
Thanks, Everett. After gold artifacts?
Raw magic. Their first envoys were obsessed with gathering power for some new masters.
Ah, I'll fill you in on them later.
A despair spirit.
I feel a blessing!
One less spirit of despair in the necropolis. That's the last of them.
I see someone by the crates.
I don't think they're Venatori. Looks interesting.
The spirit labyrinth? I didn't know they'd learn to make miniature ones into Vinter.
Hello? Did the Venatori bring you here?
They said I'd spilled the wine too many times. That I'd be a better sacrifice than slave.
You are in Navarra, sir. There are no slaves on our soil. Please remain here. After we've seen to the rest of the Venatori, I'll send for someone to escort you above.
Oh, all right.
Those Venatori dragged that man down here just to die.
The Watchers will shelter him. We'll inquire if he has any family in Minrathous. As for the Venatori, what remains of them will be put to work. The Sunken Star can help us if we break the Venatori's chains.
Right. There's one chain.
Save the limbs!
A solid blow! Now's your chance!
Got it!
It's a point then! Finish them all!
There! That's the last chain.
We must return to the lower level to ring the bell. Be ready. The ritual to wake the bell will draw Despair's attention.
And any more Venatori.
I'll need you to keep them occupied while I work.
There's the Venatori. stop them. How are we doing, Emmerich?
The bell is slowly awakening, but we must fight a little longer. Attack from a distance! Watch your right! Rage demon! Hold fast! We need to close in! We're halfway there.
Thanks, got it.
I'm ready! Stay in cover. Get clear! I'm at the ready!
Emmerich, now what?
Now, the grand necropolis shows itself!
Pretty impressive.
Thank you, but come, let's ensure these cultists didn't leave anything dangerous behind. I'll ask our attendants to gather their bodies later, of course.
And this is a severed hand.
It can't be. A hand of glory? The Venatori should never have this. I must find out where it came from. Let me know when you'd like to return to the chambers above.
Let me take one last look around.
Shall we depart?
Let's get back to the lighthouse.
You can tell me why you've sought out a Fade expert on the way?
I know, it's a lot. But I swear we've seen the blighted elven gods ourselves.
It would explain recent qunari disruptions.
At the least. The implications of what Rook's witnessed are... Ah, thank you, Manfred.
Adorable! Is your assistant wearing the old Watcher livery?
Manfred sewed it himself. Eventually.
You spoke of danger to the Fade.
The elven gods plan to tear it wide open to get to the Blight. I came home to find a necromancer who'd help stop them. A Fade expert.
Many Watchers never depart Navarra. But with events so dire...
I'd be delighted to assist.
It has been many years since you left us.
Well, yes, but elven gods, ancient magics... I couldn't bear miss this. Besides, I've spent my life exploring the Fade and speaking to spirits. If Rook needs an expert, none are better qualified than I.
It'll be good to have another Morn Watcher along.
My knowledge is at your disposal, and I could catch you up on events at the Necropolis.
Welcome aboard.
Wonderful! I'll gather my things. Come, Manfred.
The Grand Necropolis was at peace again, and Emmerich was off to a new adventure. But in Navarra, nothing stays down for long. The Venatori had unearthed something no one should have, and delivered it to the worst possible person. Emmerich's journey would soon bring him face to face with the gloaming lantern.
Dying on these necromantic Emmerich Banner, the spear demons infested the Shard House and rolled the Venatori, learning the malevolent gods are causing chaos in the Fade. The professor joined the team. Alright, so we finally got a necromancer. We will have gotten him sooner because I hear down the line that he's a funny one.
A third edition of the Unnameable Elements? I didn't even know it had editions.
Oh, it's much improved with the index. Please, borrow it if you'd like.
I'd love to. Oh, Rook, you probably wanted to say hi. Thanks, Professor.
You look moved in.
Just a few essentials. Manfred was a great help with the boxes. What a fascinating place this lighthouse is. What do you make of it?
It's much nicer with another Morn Watcher around.
Is it?
Especially one with experience.
I must be sure to live up to expectations.
Did you get the tour yet?
Oh, I've been exploring, but I noticed a few of the others taken aback by Manfred, and I overheard remarks about my skulls. My necromancy won't cause any undue worry, will it?
No way.
Oh.
But a few people might not get it.
Oh, I'd hope to make a good first impression.
Balara's excited you're here. Everyone else just has to get to know you.
Please excuse me. Manfred and I should finish our inventory. Thank you for stopping by. By the way, Rook, before I left, Myrna and Veilguard asked if we could assist with an outbreak of hauntings across Thedas. They also mentioned displaced wisps in the necropolis. I'm not sure what's frightened them, but it bears investigation.
A Watcher's work is never done.
How true. I'll send word the necropolis should expect us.
You know, Rook, every time I think I've got a handle on how weird magic is, it just gets weirder.
Poor Nev. She didn't deserve what happened to her city. None of the shadow dragons in Marathas did. Not that it would have been any better in Treviso. Sometimes there's just no good choice, right?
Hi there, boy.
Never thought I'd see a living city smothered by the blight.
Oh, then you should have been in like Dragon Age Origin. Wow, like the main city did get overthrown by Darkspawn, and we barely pushed him back in the first game.
If you're looking for the apples, I put them in the kitchen.
I was looking for you, actually.
You have a job for me?
No. I was just wondering if you were okay in here. We could get you a room. The lighthouse just makes more...
It's easy to trap Spite in here, and there's snacks, and no view of the Fade. I'm good, Harding.
Like in the first Origin, like despite being an Xbox 360 game, and very old, it did like a genuine army battle. Like it was just swarms and swarms and swarms of Darkspawn while you were trying to land a single hit against an Archfiend that wouldn't stand still. That he would just stand like if if he felt too threatened, he would just jump to the other side to spam poison breath at you from like a mile away, while his dark spawn did like all of the heavy lifting. Like it was generally an army battle where you were literally outnumbered. Like, and you also have to like use your troops intelligently, because in Dragon Age Origins you could definitely get into a situation where you were just not killing the Archfiend. Like in one of our runs in Dragon Age Origin, we decided to go.
About these hauntings.
I'd also appreciate it if we could see to those displaced wisps. As I'm sure Rook's explained, the spirits of the Grand Necropolis reside here willingly. Most of our working dead are animated by unthinking wisps, which are little more than impulses from the Fade. But late, I could introduce you to some truly intelligent undead.
I think I've met enough spirits.
Like in like the first Dragon Age Origin, like I decided to, in one of my runs, I decided to do like all of the evil decisions in order to unlock blood magic and other unique things that would, like you only needed to do those weird things once. And like to unlock blood magic, you have to like corrupt the ashes of the Urn of Sacred Ashes, and it will piss off Leliana and a bunch of other folks. So that by being evil as a Great Warden in like Dragon Age Origins, you ended up not getting enough troops to go fight the Archfiend. So that is one of the runs where it was completely unwinnable, the final boss. But at least I got blood magic for a different run. And like, you know, like at least in Dragon Age Origin, despite blood magic being like overhyped, it actually sucks. Like it is just like not very good offensively. It's just better to like resurrect everyone, to like become a hero so you can like save up on potions.
See if we can figure this out. We got it.
At once.
There's one of those scattered wisps you mentioned, Emmerich.
It's out of alignment. Let's find a receptacle for it while it recovers.
Rook, Emmerich, your return is most welcome. We require the aid of Watchers.
Your letter spoke of hauntings?
Malign spirits freed by the gods.
They have concretized into a variety of forms. Left unchecked, these spirits will cause great harm.
They must be put to rest.
This haunting was once a spirit of curiosity.
It has turned to a darker purpose.
We must keep track of our skeletal assistants.
Are any lost?
Intermittently. One revels in hiding in the sand. Rook, Professor, a new group of Venatori trespass in the Shrouded Halls.
The gall of them!
They come in search of plunder.
We'll put a stop to that.
The any watchers or visitors are to report at once if they witness imbalances such as dream cycles or broken arrows among the necropolis inhabitants. And if you are unsure, please seek out a senior watcher for a proper diagnosis.
The Shrouded Halls have been left in appalling condition.
Memory wanes. Prepare well. We shall meet again.
What do we have here? That did it. What do we have here? Need a wisp.
Shouldn't there be one more wisp for that locked door?
Right. Let's look around. The door's locked. Maybe it'll open if we bring more wisps.
I hope so. I wonder what's inside.
They're powerfully warded. And yet, someone passed through these doors not long ago.
There we go. Last wisps unlocked this door. Let's take a look.
A lot of dead Venatori. What happened here?
An excellent question.
Sealed tight.
Stand back. Are you Venatori? Are there sniffing rats? What form have you all? This vault's riches are mine. I tore them from the dead, and with me, they will remain.
That's gotta be a demon.
And a powerful one, to have been kept behind such ancient locks instead of simply banished.
Let's search around. Maybe the Venatori knew something.
The thought to flatter me was light, so I sealed the door behind them. Please don't forget que since magic, logic, and projection, demons will manifest on those points tied to seal and more magic gibberish.
This note says the door's seals are tied to demons out in the world. Killing them unseals the door, but they'll keep returning until we destroy whatever's behind the door itself.
Well, let's find some demons.
The Order would be grateful. I've never even heard of this spirit.
Let's keep an eye out.
I can't believe it. We're meeting after all those letters. It's an honor, Professor Emmerich. What should I call you? I mean, with everything you've done, it feels strange to just call you Emmerich.
Emmerich is fine, please. We're not in a classroom after all. Far less predictable.
Okay, Emmerich. Right. I might call you Professor Emmerich sometimes.
Look, there.
after you disturb my sleep. Now you interrupt my journey in the waking world.
Sounds like a demon in the necropolis.
Degrade the change. I'll free you alive and find the treasure I prepared.
Sounded exactly like the one trapped behind that sealed door in the necropolis.
Did it escape? How?
A multi-localized sending. The malign spirit trapped in the vault can project facets of its reality into the outer world.
So I'm supposed to just accept that they're better because of an accident at birth?
That's just how the world works.
So, does Manfred have, you know, people thoughts and feelings?
His self-expression may be limited, but Manfred is as cognizant of his surroundings as you or I. Now, to a certain degree.
Let's go, please. To leave, bang a bless.